Welcome, everyone, to Atlanta, the home of the Hawks, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we go. Last game for the Warriors, the Wasps. And it's the Warriors to start out. Pass to Jokic. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd. Pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Puts the move on. Jokic, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Morant looking around. On the three off target. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Warriors. Morant with the steal. Right side Towns. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Mobley with the block. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the dunk by Towns.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And stolen by Mobley. Lillard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that one's good, Lillard.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has in the paint, just not afraid of the bigger guys.
Now, here's Bridges. Inside, Towns. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Jokic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And Jokic using those muscles. Yeah, they're in there, not allowing the defense to slow him down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Jokic.
Simons is not going to back down offensively. He just plays with aggressiveness. He's a guy you have a hard time not fouling.
Atlanta making a switch here. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Pass to Jokic. Rebound, Atlanta. With the drive. Towns wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. Lillard left side. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And now the team is going to switch over. Jokic usually feeding the guys. Now they're going to find him with how hot he
is. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now, here's Lillard. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Garland with it. Bridges covering. Count that one from Mobley.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Simons. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
At the elbow, Jokic. The layup off target. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors in so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Back to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Here's Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What mastery from Simmons. Fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Pass to Mobley. Now Jokic. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The offensive rebound. Simmons. Towns with 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Towns has got 9 points. Steps back. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Even the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success. Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Bridges, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Out to Ingram. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And that one's good. Morant's got his first bucket of the night.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And they recover it. Out to Carter. Lillard left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
That free throw, no good.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Pass to Jokic. Goes back up. Now here's Mobley. They shoot again. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And stolen by Mobley. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pass to Russell. Ingram outside. Down low. And Jokic gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Inside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Johnson outside. Knocks it loose.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Back to Russell. Now, here's Jokic. 21 points in the game. Morant with the steal. Here's Bridges. Mobley with the block. To the middle. Bridges with some nice defense. The Hawks trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Cameron Johnson, one shot.
So it's Atlanta now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Bridges. The 3 from Johnson. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. In the corner, it's Ingram. Mobley with it. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, we all raise our eyebrows to the scoring, but Brandon Ingram is an assist getter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Hawks now. A 12-point game. Bridges outside. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Jokic with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Jokic has got 23 points.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. But for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace. And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Mobley throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And give him credit. Simmons struggled at the line when he entered the league, but Ben's really improved his foul shooting.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Make some noise with your OTM dancers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Beverly. Here's Wood. Bridges with the board. Morant drives in. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Up top, Morant. 6 points for him. Johnson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. To the inside. Wood with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Stolen by Beverly. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Crosses over. And Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got his first 2 points of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
And the rejection by Towns. Out to Morant. To the paint. And that one's good. Towns has got 11 points.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wood. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Morant drives in. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. A shake. And the layup is up and in. 8 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's tipped. And stolen by Simmons. Outside, Towns. Here's Morant. Here's Simmons.
And just staying connected on the defensive end. Wood was in great position there to alter that shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Warriors leading by 18. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the second free throw, good. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Back to Jokic. In the corner, it's Ingram. A reverse. He lays it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morant. Bridges outside. To the inside. Towns. From down in the low post, it goes.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Outside Garland. Back to Jokic. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Here's Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Count that one.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Morant drives in. And Johnson now top of the key. And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Pass to Bridges. To the right side. Towns down low. Here's Simmons. The Warriors pull it in. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And, oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And that's big time from B.I.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Pass to Mobley. Now, Jokic. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. Morant drives in. Mobley with the block. Ingram outside. And here is Garland. Lays it up and banks it in.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Morant outside. Pass to Towns. Offensive rebound. Now here's Johnson. Morant outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Pass to Towns. Johnson wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Morant. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he converts the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Ingram attacking. Comes up empty down low. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Over Simmons. Misses the fallback chair. Misses the shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.